And I realized that taking care of my plants made me happy.
Hey teacher friends, this is Mrs. Nabali, and today I'm in the magical space of Jamie Brown. That's Patio J to you. And today we're talking about plant parenting as self-care.
Hey everyone, it's Patio J here, and I got into plants because of self-care. I moved from a winter in New York City, and that really took a lot out of me, and I was really depressed when I got back home. I eventually moved into a new apartment, and I was in the Florida sunshine, but I just couldn't really kick the sadness. And I was decorating. I had a patio, and I got my first plant out there, and I started kind of like taking care of my plant, and I got another plant, and I realized that taking care of my plants made me happy. It was like a form of meditation for me. I can go out there, I can check my plants for bugs, I can fertilize when I'm supposed to, keeping track of the things that I was doing, and eventually I just got more and more plants. If you're just getting started in plant care as self-care, the first and most important thing to remember is that don't stress. This is for fun, this is for your own happiness, this is for your own delight. So keep that in mind. Another thing to keep in mind is lighting. If you are going to place your plant in an area that gets a lot of daylight, a lot of sunlight throughout the day, you want to stick with cacti or succulents because they thrive in those atmospheres. If you're going to have your plant in a place that has a lot of shade or doesn't get daylight all day long, you can focus on tropical plants. That tends to be your philodendrons, your Hoyas. Whoo, that was going so well. I'm so sorry.
Keep going.
Your philodendrons, your Hoyas, your plants that just don't require that much light. Another thing to take into consideration are your own personal desires. For example, are you a foliage or a flower person? If you are okay with tremendous amount of foliage without actually getting any blooms, then you're a-okay in a lot of different plants. But if you want specifically blooming, you want to see the flowers coming up every few months, then you got to stick to begonias, African violets even. They flower all the time. So keep that in mind. I think that was it.
Teacher friends, plants are my jam. In the comments, let me know how you feel about them. Are you intimidated by them, or is your plant collection larger than your shoe collection? No matter how you feel about plants, I hope that you're one step closer to figuring out what works for you. Take care, teacher friends.